Stop, don't scroll past this. If you drive in America, if you're an immigrant trying to stay legal, or if you're waiting on money from the IRS right now, the next few minutes could save you hundreds of dollars, maybe more. Because right now, in 2026, three massive changes just hit at the same time, and most people have no idea. We're talking about an IRS tax extension that is quietly trapping thousands of Americans, new driving laws that are already handing out fines, and hidden penalties that nobody warned you about. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do and exactly what not to do. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is where we break down real news about driving laws, immigration updates, and government benefits. In plain English, no confusion, no sugarcoating. Hit that subscribe button right now because what's coming next, you need to hear it. Let's get into it. Alert. The IRS has officially extended certain tax filing deadlines for 2026. Now, before you say, okay, great, more time, wait, because this extension is not what you think it is. And for a large group of Americans, especially immigrants, green card holders, and people on government benefits, this extension could actually hurt you. Here's why. When the IRS gives you more time to file, it does not give you more time to pay. That's the trap. Thousands of people every single year think an extension means they don't owe anything yet. Wrong. The payment was still due in April. If you didn't pay, you are already accumulating penalties and interest right now as you watch this video. And for immigrants on certain visa categories or those applying for permanent residency, unpaid tax debt can show up on your public charge assessment. That means an IRS problem can become an immigration problem. Fast. Let me give you a real example. Maria, a lawful permanent resident from Texas, filed for an extension thinking she had until October to worry about everything. She didn't know she owed $1,400 to the IRS from last year's income. By the time October came, she owed $1,800. The penalty and interest had been growing for 6 months. She almost missed her green card renewal window because of the financial flag on her record. Don't be Maria. If you filed for a 2026 extension, go check right now if you had any balance due. Call the IRS or log into your IRS online account. The deadline to avoid more penalties is coming fast. We'll tell you exactly what to look for at the end of this video. But first, warning, because the second update is just as urgent. New driving laws are going into effect across multiple US states in 2026, and the fines are shocking. We're talking fines that start at $200 and go all the way up to $1,000 or more, depending on where you live. And here's the thing that makes this worse. Most of these violations you're probably committing right now without even realizing it. Let's start with the big one. Handheld phone use while driving. Several states, including California, New York, Georgia, and Washington, have now upgraded their distracted driving laws under new 2026 enforcement packages. First offense fines in some of these states have doubled. In New York, a first-time handheld phone ticket can now cost you up to $450. Add court fees, insurance hike, and you're looking at over $1,000 in real impact from one moment of checking a notification at a red light. And here's what most people don't know. Under the new rules, holding your phone at a red light still counts as a violation in several states. The car doesn't have to be moving. Stopped in traffic, you're still on the hook. Braking, speed camera enforcement just expanded in 2026. Chicago, New York City, Philadelphia, and several other major cities have added hundreds of new automated speed cameras in school zones and work zones. These cameras do not give warnings, they mail you a ticket. And if you're an immigrant or someone without a permanent US address on your license, that ticket can go to the wrong address, turn into a failure to appear, and become a warrant. A warrant over a speed camera ticket you never knew about. If you've driven through any major city in the last 6 months and your license address is not current, go update it today. Seriously, pause this video and do it. We'll wait. Back? Good, because it gets more serious. Alert. New registration and insurance verification technology is now being used in over 30 states. Police cruisers and fixed cameras are now scanning license plates in real time, checking insurance status instantly. If your insurance lapsed even for 1 day, the system flags it. In states like Florida, Texas, and Illinois, a lapsed insurance flag can trigger an automatic fine, registration suspension, and in some cases, your car gets flagged for impound on the next traffic stop. For immigrants who pay car insurance month to month, or anyone who recently switched providers, make sure there is zero gap between your old policy ending and your new one starting. Even 24 hours can cause a system flag. Now here's the part of the video most people skip to, but should have watched everything to understand. The warning section. Who is most at risk right now? Number 1. Immigrants on work visas, student visas, or pending adjustment of status applications. Any unpaid IRS debt, unresolved ticket, or lapsed insurance can be used against you in immigration proceedings. This is not fear-mongering. Immigration officers have access to more financial and legal databases than ever before in 2026. Number 2. Senior citizens and pensioners receiving Social Security or SSI benefits. If you have unfiled taxes or unresolved IRS notices from 2023 or 2024, the IRS now has enhanced tools to match SSA records, meaning your benefit payments could be flagged for offset. That means they take money directly from your Social Security check to cover what you owe, without warning, without a letter first in some cases. Number 3, people who moved in the last 2 years and haven't updated their address with the IRS, DMV, or both. This is the silent killer. Fines go to the old address. IRS notices go to the old address. You never see them. They become defaults. They become debts. They become problems at the worst possible moment. Number 4, anyone who uses rideshare driving as income, Uber, Lyft, DoorDash drivers especially. The IRS 1099-K reporting threshold changes are now fully in effect in 2026. If you earned over $600 through any platform and did not report it, the IRS already knows. They received the same form you did. If you filed for an extension thinking this buys you more time before they notice, it doesn't. They already have the data. Here is your urgent action list before we close out. 1. If you filed a tax extension for 2026, log into irs.gov today and check if you had a balance due. If yes, pay as much as you can immediately to stop the penalty clock. 2. Check your driving record in your state's DMV portal. Look for any unpaid tickets, camera violations, or insurance flags. Resolve them before they become warrants or suspensions. 3. Update your address with the IRS, with your state DMV, with your insurance company. Do all 3 this week. 4. If you are an immigrant and you have any unresolved IRS issue, any unpaid ticket, or any lapsed coverage, talk to an immigration attorney before your next application or renewal. Do not assume small problems stay small. 5. Check your insurance policy end date right now. Make sure your renewal is automatic and your payment method is current. This is not a small update. This could directly impact your monthly expenses, your driving privileges, your immigration case, and your government benefits all at the same time. The people who ignore this video today are the same people calling lawyers and paying fines in 3 months. Don't be that person. If this video helped you, subscribe right now, turn on notifications, because we cover these updates the moment they happen, before the fines start, before the deadlines pass, and before it's too late. Share this with someone who drives, someone who files taxes, someone who is building their life in this country. They need to see this today. Stay informed, stay protected, and we'll see you in the next one.